Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Gunpla Network News. I'm the Spicer, and today's episode of the Gunpla Network News is brought to you by none other than those fine folks over at Canadian Gundam. Canadian Gundam is your one-stop shop for all things Gunpla and Plamo here in North America. When you're checking out their vast catalog, don't forget to use the promo code Gunpla Network to save yourself 10% off your next order. So we have a little bit of everything this week with the news, starting off with the Figurized Standard Amplified Exodia, with a release date of August 2023 and a price tag of 4,800 Japanese yen. We've moved from Digimon to Yu-Gi-Oh! And I technically think this is the second Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing, because we also got the Blue Eyes. So I guess Dark Magician's next, I guess. But yeah, this is the big old crazy 5-card Exodia. So if you were ever into Yu-Gi-Oh! Or just watched as a kid, you will definitely recognize it. And if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Still, this is a way to get into model kits, so welcome to the hobby. We also have the SD Cross Silhouette Banshee Destroy Mode plus Banshee Norn parts, with a release date of July 2023 and a price tag of 2,200 Japanese yen. This is the SD Cross Silhouette version of the Banshee in Destroy Mode, plus additional parts to make it the Banshee Norn, which is a very minor difference, but still, it's nice that it's kind of a 2-for-1. Now, of course, that means you will have to buy 2 of these if you want both of them in their separate variants, but like I said, they're very similar, so you can probably get by using one or the other, but it is cool to see the Cross Silhouette line is still going strong. We have the real grade 1144 scale Gundam EPYON with a release date of September 2023 and a price tag of 4,620 Japanese yen. And I am not even going to try to lie to you guys. When I saw this, I kind of at first thought it was like not real, and then when I realized it was real, I immediately got teleported back to the late 90s watching Gundam Wing as a kid and just the excitement of seeing it on screen for the first time. It's great looking proportionally. It's going to look really good next to the tall geese and everything, and hands down, this is the thing I'm probably most excited about, at least in the first half of this year, if not all year, because this just is, yeah, just the wave of nostalgia is just really putting this one up there. But not to be outdone with the Full Mechanics 1100 Forbidden Gundam, with a release date of August 2023 and a price tag of 6,380 Japanese yen. And the Forbidden rounds out the trio from Gundam Seed for the Omni bad guy Gundams with the Calamity, the Raider, and now the Forbidden. It looks just as good as the other two, and if you have the other two, this is going to make a great addition right there next to it. We also have the P Bandai High Grade 1144 scale RGM79 GM Moroccan Front version with a release date of June 2023 and a price tag of 2,200 Japanese yen. This is of course a variant of the GM, and it's P Bandai. So if you're a big GM fan, I am sorry, this is P Bandai, but as you would expect, Bandai is printing GM after GM, and that is just kind of the way it goes, but it is a nice looking variant of the GM, and it is slightly different enough that it doesn't feel like you're buying the same old GM. We also have the P Bandai High Grade Universal Century 1144 scale G Parts Aqua Hammurabi 2 Titans Advance of Zeta Reboot version. That's a mouthful. With a release date of June 2023 and a price tag of 3,080 Japanese yen. And here we go with Advance of Zeta doing weird stuff that still looks really cool. It's, I love aquatic mobile suits. Like, just like Aqua GM, is kind of probably my big one there, but like all the stuff that we got Aquafied versions of in Thunderbolt, this is kind of carrying that on. Of course, it's a different style, but it's cool that it's here. And we also have the P Bandai High Grade Universal Century 1/144 scale G Parts Aqua Hammurabi 2 AOZ reboot version, or Advance of Zeta reboot version. Release date 2023 of June 2023, and a price tag of 3,080 Japanese yen as well. And once again, more aquatic parts. It's cool. I'm glad it's here. Advance of Zeta continues to be weird in like all the best possible ways. We also have the P Bandai High Grade 1/144 scale Gundam Aerial Permit Score 6 version, with a release date of July 2023 and a price tag of 2,200 Japanese yen, and it's a slightly sparklier Gundam Aerial. That's it. It is cool that it's there, and it does, at least in the like little blue portions being switched from red to blue and having more sparkly effects in the clear pieces, it does differentiate it, and if you have both on a shelf, it is kind of like a red Oni, blue Oni type look. But yeah, it's here, so if you've been enjoying Witch for Mercury, there you go. And last, but most definitely not least, the Real Grade 1/144 scale MSN 04FF Sazabi Gundam Side F version, with a release date of April 22nd, 2023, and a price tag of 8,580 Japanese yen. This, just like the new Gundam FF version with the one massive funnel, this has two big funnels that it can also use as melee weapons. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's really cool that they did this with the Gundam F version. They kind of reuse really good kits already, but it is just a weird that it's like one major accessory that's changed. I mean, it looks good. I think if you saw this as like an MSV version of the Sazabi, you'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. That looks good. Same thing with the new Gundam before it. So if you're a big fan of the Sazabi and you want another variant of it, here you go. But those are everything that we wanted to cover this week on the news here, and I don't imagine you guys won't be able to figure out what I'm most excited for. Obviously, it's the Gundam EPYON. That is my kit of the year, hands down. Just everything else, whatever, it doesn't matter. This is the thing I'm keeping my eye out for. But let me know if there's something else coming out that you're excited about and why in the comments down below. I'd love to hear it. Love to talk with you guys. As always, I've been the Spicer here for the Gunpla Network. Please, friends, do your best to stay safe and keep on building.